Well, good morning, guys. Good morning. And I am so glad that you are here with me today for this chosen conversation. Before I get started, I just want to say happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there today. I want you to know that we are so grateful for your presence in our life, your masculine spirit in our life, the way that you take care of us, you provide for us, you have great advice to give us. And all the sacrifices that you make, it does not go unnoticed. God sees it. And I want you to know that we see it too. And that we are so eternally grateful for you all, for your presence in our life. So happy Father's Day to you. And we love you so much. Mwah. We really, really do. Well, listen, I just wanted to talk to you all today on this chosen conversation on today. I'm so excited today. I just feel so good. Have y'all ever just felt so good? Like I can't stop smiling. God, I went through a season though that I didn't think I could find a smile. And boy, when you just stick with God, when you can just stick with God, He makes you smile like all the time. And so it's my goal to make sure that chosen ones that you feel this joy too. And I just want you to know that God wants you to pick up the weight, look at it, and set it down. He wants you to understand that He knows that you have been carrying a lot throughout your life. Some of you for the past few years. And He wants you to understand today that you no longer have to carry that weight. Because in our life, we feel that the more weight we carry, that we can prove to other people that we're strong. The more we're able to manage, the more responsible that we can be, the more that we can juggle in our schedule. It's almost like we feel like we have to have an ongoing resume in order for people to really acknowledge who we are and love us. But God is saying that you could go ahead and cut the resume up. As a matter of fact, go ahead and put the weight down. God is saying that I know you from the inside out, and I already know what you're about. He wants you to know on this day that you don't have to sell your accolades and your credentials and your degrees to Him. He wants you to understand that you don't have to continue on with fake and phony. As a matter of fact, He wants the real you to just come forth. As a matter of fact, God is saying that in this hour and in this season that people wants the real deal. People are tired of being romanticized with false narrative and lies. And God is saying that He needs your authentic abilities in this environment. He wants you to flex your true authentic self in this environment, because this is what the world has been waiting on. But most importantly, the Lord wants you to put the weight down. He wants you to understand that it's okay for you to be taken care of for a change. He wants you to know that it is easy for Him to love you. No matter what man has said about how hard it is to love you, God is saying, oh no, loving you is easy. That's the easiest part of that I want to do. Put the weight down. You don't have to carry that no more. You're exhausted. You're doing it in your own might. And that's why it's not all right with you. God is saying, set the weight down so that I can show you how we do it in the kingdom. And I want to give you Matthew 11:28-30. And this is coming from my Amplified Bible that says, come to me, all who are weary and heavily burdened by religious rituals that provide no peace, and I will give you rest, that is, refreshing your soul with salvation. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, following me as my disciple. For I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest, which is renewal, blessed and quiet for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, that is, and my burden is light. So God wants you to know that he understands that some religious rituals are giving you exhaustion of how trying to do this and trying to do that. God says, I want to give you peace. God says that he wants you to feel the refreshing presence of his spirit and of salvation. He wants you to learn how to follow his way of doing your life as a disciple so that you can enter into a state of rest. God is saying that he don't want you to wait until you transition to enter into rest. Chosen ones, God is saying that right now he wants you to enter into rest. And the quickest way to enter into rest, the most gracious way to enter into rest, is to learn God's way, precept upon precept. Learn the way that the kingdom functions. Learn how important it is for you to surrender weight so that you could be elevated up to hear from God, to receive from God, to feel his love, because he wants you to know that loving you is easy. And until the next video, guys, mwah, peace. Bye now. And I still believe in you.